shit up in the stream.
In the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
So you just seen who pop up?
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with McCoy.
Watch greatness. Watch greatness. LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn. Let's go, baby.
Bills touchdown.
Let's go,
LaShawn
baby.
McCoy, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have
They say
taken
you
the
old
early
and
lead.
washed up.
You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
They say
now
you
they
old
get to
and
ride a
washed up,
wave of
baby.
emotion,
Let's go.
Momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 94. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on. What? Squeeze. He don't want it. Kill. Turn up. Ready?
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago.
That's what we worked on. What we worked on was shutting Saquon down, baby.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
58 for Mike.
From the gun, Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's Thomas. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Get up.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That hurt my fucking special team. That hurt my special team.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen maybe with a free play. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the 1 here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D-ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
Oh, come
3rd down throw and
on,
misses
man.
the target, incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. New York set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Now.
Jones now operating from the gun. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. 12 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. It's caught. Shepard. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, check.
A first down carry for Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jones. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. Looking for his receiver. Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Go, baby.
The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
First down, Bills.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen will set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Yeah, baby, let's get it. I had to put this together. This nigga he had it to where he was all white.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Well, you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Single slot. Watch 17, watch 17. In your face.
Here's Hallett. His throw caught at about the 5. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Let's go, baby. He blitzing. He blitzing. Oh, no, he fell back.
Now McCoy. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations.
Oh, yeah, we're going to punch it in, baby. We're going to punch it in.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's the fullback DeMarco. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
On the 3.
This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's goal. And not only will he not get it, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4.
You know why goal was in there,
stopped up short. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. That's complete left side
Come
to
on,
Shepard.
in front of him, bro.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Here's Jones throwing on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Oh!
And shutting him off, now open field.
Did you just see that bullshit?
And off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 81 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The shit I be talking about. Breaking down like I just can't tackle one nigga
touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time,
why is he in there?
Rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind him, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Shit is killing me, bro.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Allen hands off to McCoy. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Yeah, that's the only thing that's really gonna work, my nigga. Like, I gotta get McCoy involved. Like, I don't get him involved, my nigga. Shit ain't going.
Jonathan Coachman, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Allen going to try and throw on third down. Forced out to his left. Right side catch.
Oh my God, Gates.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
So I can't go for
the
it.
Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Lorenzo Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the 2nd down throw on target. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Jones on 1st down. He's going to sling this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, my God.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. throwing. Jones. Airing it deep for Garcon. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Pierre Garcon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 50, plant. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Come on, QB, come on. Jet, jet. Hit it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And an alley.
Oh my God, bro.
And he will take it on for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What can you do when you fucking win?
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And Jones has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 60 outlaw. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Shoot.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
They're not sucking this nigga now, bro. Like, for real, bro.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Look at this shit, man.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30.
He's sucking this nigga right now, bro.
Saquon Barkley, 63 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead.
That's it.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Put up the points that
this one taken from the 7. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
So ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous, man. Then it's like, oh my God, what do I want to call on offense? These niggas got only so many plays in it. You gotta change my playbook.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up?
Fucking bag. Time to get in my bag. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Yeah, he challenged it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
65.
This give is to McCoy.
Yeah,
For
hold
one of
him
the few
blocks,
times
bro.
here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage,
Yeah,
but you
having a
stick
good
with
day.
them, don't you?
These niggas
When they're
just
having a
hold
good
their blocks some more.
game, keep feeding them.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
To the air, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Allen Ogletree. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's going to loft one. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big play.
Bye,
yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
61, matchbox lights.
There you go.
Situation, let's go. Watch twins. Watch twins. Go.
Jones now on 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Now Jones going to throw again. And Matthews has it right side. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And some space here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll come out in the pistol. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Kill. Hey, turn it out. Ready, go. Now.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On 1st down, McCoy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. E.J. Goodson with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, shit.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, boy.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Looking for Shepard deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
56 right there, 56.
We own it, Alpha.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Throw the ball like that.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with 1 complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From the 38, Allen.
Who are you throwing to?
Over the middle, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Being chased out left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Nigga is wide open coming across the middle. This nigga overthrows him. Like, fucking good.
30 base. Go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 23-yard line.
Take forever to pick a play. You up, bro. Come on, my nigga. Right.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Check.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Giants 28, Bills 7.
Here we go. 60 on. Let's go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blue draw Corkers. Hey, Sam on. Shoot.
Here's a give to Barkley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Go. 10-2 stop. 58 right there. Look at me.
Just to get back on the ball, my nigga. It took that long.
Again, it's Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Now Allen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run a 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Allen. Gates has it over the middle. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Allen going to throw. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Allen now on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
He ain't fall in there.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd.
They said no, no, no.
On the toss, it's Gore. And he is
Why
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This is 3rd and goal. This Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
Oh, my
Sean
God.
McCoy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills get a bit closer. Hauschka now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Kobe Bryant in the face ass nigga.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Coach Kobe. That's
This
Coach
one
Kobe
taken
over
just
there,
inside
baby.
the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Look, it's like, what can you do when they keep coming out of the same formations? Like, I gotta match up with them.
Squeeze. Under 10.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
What did you
And this is an absolutely big
smack
3rd
this
down that's
nigga,
been
make
set
him
up here,
fall.
partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Just what I like to see. Just what I like to see.
You got tape. You got tape. Hard.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Good try.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, Beasley.
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The Bills send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line.
So that nigga Saquon Barkley will get the ball and run the ball and score another touchdown.
That's
right there.
At the 32. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10.
Good game.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Giants, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
It's going to be a bad season for me. Shit is ridiculous.
This is Rocky Mountain water, and this is its beer, Coors Banquet.
Shit ridiculous.